Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to my end of the month haul for my pickups for the month of August. Can't believe it's now end of August, and now we're in September. Coming tomorrow. Crazy. So anyway, these are my DVDs and Blu-rays for horror films that I picked up. A little bit of sci-fi in there as well, but I consider them horror, and I can't wait to show you guys what I picked up. Even though the theaters are starting to slowly open up here and there, we are still getting films on physical release, which is awesome, and glad to show you what I picked up for this month. Without further ado, right off the bat, we have 0.0, I think it's called Megahertz. This is a Shudder original. I love grabbing these shutters because sometimes you never know if they get pulled off. Like, now I got a physical copy. This never gonna get pulled off. So I guess it's a Asian ghost film. I don't know if it's another bunch of paranormal students. So this sounds pretty badass. I can't wait to give it a watch. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Next we have a DVD. Yep, I still buy DVDs. Alien Invasion Arizona. Just that cover alone is just pretty badass. I did watch this. This actually is not bad alien film. A lot of practical effects, some good kills, some good blood. I had a good time with it. So, Alien Invasion, about this small town. I want to say it was called, because it goes by a different title. And it's the name of the actual town. Salina, Arizona. I think it's called the town of Salina. This also goes by. But a bunch of military go into a mine, and they find this alien set up there. Of course, they'll get taken out at the same time. A bunch of prisoners hijacked a bus, and of course the prisoners escape. And then of course they end up in this town. It's a ghost town, and they're all getting picked off one at a time. The cops and the prisoners in this alien flick. Fun flick. Definitely recommend it. Fun little creature feature. Next from Severin, we have Enigma. Cool. I've never seen this one. I think this is a Fulci. Yeah, and I hate it when sometimes the sticky glue comes off, so you gotta be very careful on those. So I gotta fix that. I've never seen this film. Can't wait to give that one a watch. I've heard mixes on it. Next from Target is the Are You Afraid of the Dark? This was like a mini episode or mini show that aired last year in October on Nickelodeon. Now I was a big fan of the original Are You Afraid of the Dark? I used to watch a lot on Nick at Night or Snick or whatever it was. And this was actually released last year as a 3-part episode. Like it was broken up into 3, each a half hour each. So pretty much you got an hour and a half of everything that happens. And it goes just like how it did with the original. So if you're a fan of the original, this is definitely a must-own. And also, too, it has a cool feature that has 3 features of the original Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of the Laughing in the Dark, the Ghastly Grinner, and Dead Man's Float. So that's a cool little bonus feature. So if you're a fan of Are You Afraid of the Dark, I highly recommend this. This was actually a lot of fun. An upgrade, I found Anatomy and Anatomy 2 on a 2-pack. And my cat's being loud. So she probably wants attention. So, yes, you get some attention a little bit. Next from Scream Factory, Attack of the Crab Monsters. Wow. This is a special only on their website. Limited, I think it was limited to 1,000. I'm not sure. Had to jump on it. It's a fun creature feature. I wish they would put them out more for people to grab. But I grabbed on the website like the day they got released and bought it. So it's a fun creature feature from the 50s, black and white. Yeah, that big ass crab monster there. So picture quality is awesome. I watched it. It was great. Another next creature feature, Banshee. This is as seen on Chiller. Remember the old TV show Chiller Network? This is like one of their Chiller exclusive films. A lot of fun. I had a great time with this one as well. The monster is kind of CGI'd, but a lot of the other effects are practical. I remember seeing this kind of on TV. Couldn't remember the name of it for the life of me. Found this dirt cheap. I'm like, that looks familiar. Yep. Banshee. Great flick. I had a good time with it. Another creature feature I had an awesome time with. The Barge People. Had a lot of fun with this film. It's all practical. Some of the creatures kind of look like Halloween masks, but all the rest was a lot of fun. I want to say this takes place in... I don't know exactly where this takes place. It's weird. Oh, a glorious British countryside. So, yeah, they got the accents, but I had a great time with this. I loved it. I hope they do a sequel. Next from Severin, The Beast Must Die. I never had the original blue, so this is a nice addition right here. There it is on that. So, great to finally own The Beast Must Die. Next from Vinegar Syndrome is The Color. Don't know much about this. This just sounded awesome. And when I first got my Vinegar Syndrome package, the fucking post office crushed the box. These were all ruined. Luckily, the case and the discs were fine, but my slips were destroyed. And I messaged Vinegar Syndrome, and they said, yeah, show me your picture of them, picture of your purchase and everything. And they sent me brand new slip covers. It's fucking awesome. I love that company. So yeah, The Collar from Vinegar Syndrome. Next from another Shudder original. It's a documentary called Cursed Films. Pretty much takes place with Poltergeist, The Omen, Exorcist, The Crow, and Twilight Zone the movie. Now, in Twilight Zone the movie, they actually shows the actual kill scene with Vic Morrow and the two kids that are involved. If you're not familiar with it, go on it. Check out this little documentary. It's awesome. I'm glad it got a Blu-ray release, or just I'm just glad it got a physical release. Definitely adding this into my documentary section. Great little documentary. Now I wish they would just do the Black Noir one. That would be a great one to add. Next is The Day the Earth Stopped. This is an asylum film. This is pretty much the make fun of The Day the Earth Stood Still, pretty much. It's got giant robots and everything, so why not? It was super cheap. Picked it up. Who knows? Next from Shot on Video, we have Dead Teenagers. Another one that's all shot on video type thing. It's an anthology. Thing about shot on video, they have artwork on their discs. I've shown these before. I bought several from them, and this one just got released. So I can't wait to check out Dead Teenagers. If anybody's seen this, let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I love how it looks like a old VHS. It's got the stickers on there and everything. Okay. She's yawning over there, so I'll hurry up, don't worry. Next from Severin is Demonia. Another one I have not seen from Fulci, so I can't wait to get this one to watch. A Blind Buy. I have no clue. This is another weird, older asylum film called The Fanglies. Yes, The Fanglies. I guess it's like a vampire flick or something. If anybody's seen this one, I'd like to hear your thoughts. I haven't seen anything on it online or anything. I don't know if it's any good. It's a blind buy. Give it a shot. You never know. Now, this one came actually in by an accident. I was ordering some films from Nick Box. I wanted to upgrade some of my Blu-rays. And he had some issues with the company. And the company sent this to me. I never bought this. He doesn't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's the Friday the 13th, Part 3 in 3D, a fan creation. This is pretty much the original Friday the 13th, Part 3, in, I guess, true 3D. I don't know. It says you need a 3D TV, you need a 3D player, glasses, and all that shit. I don't know. It's got the remake on cover on here, or I think that's a video game. I think that's like a video game cover art from the game itself. And you have the remake picture right there. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It was sent to me. Nick's like, just keep it. I got to talk to them. Maybe they sent it to you by error. I have no clue. So this is just going to go on the shelf somewhere because I don't have any 3D shit. So I'm going to give that a watch at some time if I ever decide to get a 3D setup. Probably never. I hate 3D. Hurts my eyes. Next we have is The Fire Serpent. This is one of those sci-fi channel flicks, pretty stupid, off the wall, cheesy goodness. I love watching these things, so I've seen it before. It's very cheesy and goofy. Next from Severin, the Intervision of Frankie and His Pals. This is not the numbered edition one that was originally released. They actually released its own non-numbered, and when I saw that, I said, fuck it, I want this. I'm getting it now because I don't know how much of stock they have of this version. It's another weird shot-on-video flick, so now it's finally in my collection. Frankie and His Pals. I don't know. If anybody's seen this one, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Again, sorry for the glare. It was like a weird comedy. God, that glare sucks. Another cheap Blu-ray that I found on Amazon. The Freeway Killer. I don't know if it's based on a true story or not. It's like a serial killer killing people on a specific highway route. What the hell, why not? It was like super cheap. It was like $8. So why not? I know, it's that cheap. She's probably going to do that all day. All night. Next I found at Soundgarden for super cheap. I grabbed From Dusk Till Dawn Season 1 on Blu-ray and From Dusk Till Dawn Season 2 on Blu-ray. They were used for like $10 each. So why not? I'll jump on that. Third season, I don't think it even has a US release or it just has a DVD. So, I don't know. I just probably have to grab the third season some way down the road. We will see. Next we have from SRS Cinema. Garden Tool Massacre. Look at that artwork. Another shot on video. Probably a slasher. Can't wait to get this one to watch. This sold out fast on the website. So I guess there's maybe a cult following on it. I don't know. But it went lickety-split. I was surprised I got a copy. So, Garden Tool Massacre. And next we have is Ghosts of War. I saw the trailer for this. It looked really cool. It takes place in the war, World War II, where a bunch of Americans are in this house fighting. They're hiding from Germans or whatnot. And I guess it has to deal with Nazis and ghosts. So, yeah, I don't know. The trailer looked pretty cool, so I figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. Next we have... No, we only have that one. Am Zozo. Zozo. Kind of a weird people play with a Ouija board, summon a demon. Now, it's not like, picks them off one at a time, so it doesn't have a lot of deaths. But it has a cool, story-driven movie. And also, too, that this was shot in... I forgot what they talked about it. It was like... The way it was shot was all grainy and gritty. But it's supposed to be that way. So I don't know. It was online when I found it out. But Am Zozo, actually not bad. So if you like Ouija board type films, definitely must watch. Alright, upgrade. We have Mikey from MVD. This was beautifully done. The picture quality is outstanding. I'm going to get rid of my old bootleg, so I can't wait. I already watched it. Looks great. Some good special features to it. Interview with cast and crew. Fun little killer kid flick from the, I think, the late 90s? This was? Or early 2000s. I don't remember. I remember renting it on VHS back in the day. But yeah, Mikey. Next we grabbed is the Mole People from Scream Factory. Another fun one to add to the collection. I love the way the mole people, the mole monsters look. The mole people are the albino people living underground, but I love the creatures in this movie. Next, my friend Sam sent this to me. It was a little birthday gift due, and that, of course, is Disney's Mr. Boogety and the Bride of Boogety. I remember this movie as a kid. Loved them. They freaked me out because of the way he looked. I gotta get these to spin soon. I grew up to these very weird Disney horror ghost flicks. So if you remember Mr. Boogety, yes, you can get this on DVD with the sequel. So that's going into the collection. Another shot on video, Mr. Ice Cream Man. Yeah, the old DVD is way out of print, hard to find. So shot in video, release this release. Can't wait to give us a watch to see how this is. A lot of times their transfers are not the greatest, but the movies are fun. Next we have the Omega Man with Charlton Heston, which is technically a remake to The Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price. And of course we have what I Am Legend that remade from this. So yeah, if you remember for those movies, this is what the Omega Man is. Next we have Open 24 Hours. Fun little slasher. I watched this last night. Had a good time with it. I definitely recommend it. If you've never seen this one before, give it a watch. Open 24 Hours. Next is a TV show that I remember some people talked about. I don't know anything about it because I don't have HBO. But I found it at Best Buy super cheap. The Outsiders Season 1. So I heard is if they don't do another season, this is fine the way it is. But for $20 for a season on Blu-ray, alright, I'll jump on it. I notice the price is starting to go up. So if you want to check it out, start picking it up because the price is probably going to go higher. Another Vinegar Syndrome. Pandemonium. I don't know if this is like a horror comedy or horror slasher comedy. Don't know. Had to grab it. Found this at Soundgarden called Pitchfork. I guess this is a weird type of urban legend slasher. Don't know anything about it, but I'm going to give us a watch. It was super cheap, so you never know what you're going to find at Soundgarden. Another one I found at Soundgarden, Scissors. This is a Kino Lorber release. I guess it's one of those crazy thrillers that are needed in the collection. I don't know. It's got Sharon Stone, Steve Railsback in it, so I can't wait to give this one a watch. If anybody's seen Scissors, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Another documentary, Screaming in High Heels. This is with Leona Quigley, Brink Stevens, Michelle Bauer. So, another documentary to add to the collection. Just got this in today. From Scream Factory, it just went out of print, so if you can get it, grab it. The Screaming Skull. I missed out on the other ones. This was like super cheap. It was like $12 on Amazon, but now it's up there in price. So if you can grab a cheap copy, The Screaming Skull. Another Scream Factory is The Seventh Sign. This finally came back in stock on Amazon for a real good price. So I picked it up. I kind of vaguely remember this movie back when it came out in the theater. So I got to give this one a watch. The Seventh Sign. I know, I'm almost done. Next is an upgrade. Is Slave of the Cannibal God. I have the original Mountain of the Cannibal God on DVD, but I missed out on the first release of this movie. So now I grabbed this copy, which you can get on Amazon. It is the Code Red. Pretty much has all the features as the other Blu-ray. So just different artwork and no slipcover. So grabbing that, adding that to the collection. This was super cheap at Walmart. Someone to Watch Over Me. It's a Shout Factory Select, another thriller to add to the collection. I don't know, it's super cheap. Give it a watch. So if anybody's seen Someone to Watch Over Me, I will give that a spin. Another upgrade from MVD is Split Second. Awesome creature feature. I have the old 88 films blue, so I'm definitely upgrading to this. It has pretty much all the features as the other Blu-ray did, but I don't know, I love Split Second. Rutger Hauer's awesome in this. Had to upgrade. Good old double dip. Or I should say triple dip, or yeah, double. Next is, of course, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Okay, just ran between my legs. Scream Factory release. Awesome. The original Creepshow 3 pretty much is this movie. I love it. I'm so glad I got this cool treatment. Love that artwork. Next we have, I found cheap, The Terror Experiment. It's like a weird zombie flick. If anybody's seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts. It was super cheap on Amazon, so I figured, why not? Add more zombie movies to the flicks. My friend Zach finally sent my old birthday gift. Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, the Criterion. So finally adding Twin Peaks to the collection. Next up we have Twins of Evil. Never owned it. I don't know why. So I finally picked it up and grabbed it. I know we're going to be talking about it on the Cinema Attack podcast. So Twins of Evil. Loved it. Next we have from... who did this? Dread Central. This name is just laughable. And it's called Uncle Peckerhead. Uncle Peckerhead. I might pop this in later on tonight. Like a roadie that's actually a demon or something, or some kind of creature who eats people, and of course the band wants to keep him because he's a good roadie, I guess. Uncle Peckerhead. Yeah. Another DVD of Unseen Evil. It's another weird creature feature to add to the collection. I found it cheap on Amazon. I figured, why not? I'll pick up Unseen Evil. Just that artwork alone. It's pretty badass. And last, for the update, from Arrow, we have The Woman. I found this cheap at Soundgarden. Never owned the DVD, so going to be upgrading to, well, not really upgrading, but finally owning The Woman to the collection. Alright guys, that is it for my haul. These are my pickups for the month of August. Hope everyone is staying safe and do what you need to do to please stay safe. Please stay safe. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Also, please put some comments down below, guys. I love reading the comments and replying to them. Have yourself a good one, and take care and keep collecting. Peace.